Alright.
I never thought we'd be rebels. You never know what life will throw at you.
Yep.
Seriously, maybe I'll call myself Lazy Kyoka.
Nice. Then we can call it Lazy Platoon.
I mean, we already have one. Why not add another one?
I always thought you were suited for wet work, but I never thought you'd actually use it that way. Well, what can I say? If the shoe fits. You killed Yuito's father. How can you joke about it? Because I'm a bastard, and bastards do bastardly things.
He's got a point there. Let's see, we got Kagero, Shiden. Okay, and then we have 2 messages from 2 people. I guess I can start with these. Kasane, can you come to Musubi's? So much happened and I was hoping we could talk about it. I hope you reply. Alright, let's talk at Musubi's. There are things I want to say to you too. I go to Musubi's now.
Oh, Kasane! How are you?
I'm fine. You look alright too.
I'm sorry. I'm actually not alright. I can't just pretend like nothing happened.
What happened, you?
I hope we can talk about what's going on. I can't stand being your enemy.
Aww.
I think it's unfortunate too.
I don't want to fight you. We finally became friends. So why do we have to fight?
Circumstances?
As long as you're with Yuito, I'll fight you. There's something I have to do.
That's crazy.
If you don't want to fight, why don't you come with me?
What? What are you saying?
She can't leave
I have
Yuito.
to achieve my goal no matter what. So I need fighters. I need you, Hanabi.
Are you telling me to make Yuito my enemy? I could never do that.
If it's hard for sentimental reasons, then you can just give me information. Like where he is, or where he's going.
Hey, don't insult me. I would never betray him.
I guess negotiations have broken down. Why are you so angry, though?
She likes him.
Of course I'm angry. Yuito and I grew up together, and he's my friend. He never gives up on his ideals, no matter how hard things are. I know he's worried, and I know it must be hard for him to have to fight you. That's why I have to stand by his side. But you want me to betray him.
All you talk about is Yuito. Why do you care about him so much?
You were the one who started it.
I think we should decide who and why we fight for ourselves, not because of someone else's feelings. Maybe you let other people inform your opinions because you're emotionally immature.
What? How can you say that? I've had enough. Going home.
Hanabi? Maybe I said too much. I failed. I don't get it, though. I wanted to know what she thought, but all she talked about was Yuito. She's intense when she talks about him. She looked just like Naomi. Wait, Naomi had a thing for Yuito.
Have you realized
Does this mean
it?
Hanabi likes him too? If that's true, then I really did mess up.
Well, at least she knows she said something wrong. I'm guessing there's no message as well. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Luca. You may be shocked by my sudden message, but I would like to ask you about Karen. We are both fighting on different fronts now, but I was hoping you would meet me at Musubi's. I await your reply. I think you probably know more about Karen than I do, Luca. But if you want to meet, I don't mind. Let's meet now. Also, let's forget our current situations. We'll just talk. Nothing will be accomplished if we worry about who's on what side. Is that
Thank you
milk?
for coming today.
There's no need for pleasantries. What do you need from me? So, what things about Kara did you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you how you see my brother.
Why me? There are a lot of other people who have met him.
You might not like hearing this, but I think the two of you are a bit similar.
But
Similar? You're not talking about our appearance.
I think more an attitude.
No, not that. So what do you think of my brother?
Well, I'm not really that close to him, and it's not like we've talked a lot. I'd like to hear what you have to say about him first. I'm interested in learning what kind of person Karen is.
Alright, well, he seems like a very straightforward person to me.
Straightforward. I've never felt that way about him.
I'm sure there would be a lot of people who would agree with you. Also, I don't necessarily mean it in a good way. He's overly candid, pushing forward without considering anybody else. That's the kind of person he is.
That's what
I
Kasane
kind of
was.
understand what you're saying. Okay, let me share my impression of him. I recognize Karen's skills, but I think he's condescending, oppressive, and does whatever he wants. Personally, I'm fine that he acts that way, but I don't understand how someone like that can still be popular.
That's a harsh way to put it. I knew you were like him.
Yeah.
How so?
You're both candid. And you also don't compromise with the path you choose to take.
That's true.
I would never cause an uprising or incite others to get involved.
Maybe not, but people come to you nonetheless. I think that those with a strong will naturally draw other people to them. That can make people like me, who tend to hide in the shadows, a little jealous.
I'm not sure about that. I don't feel like I draw other people to me like Karen does. I think these straightforward people you talk about often create more discord than not. I'm constantly butting heads with people. I feel like it'd be easier if I were more well-mannered like you.
It's not easier.
That depends.
We all have problems.
That might be true, but you always seem so calm and collected. It's almost hard to believe you're his younger brother. You seem like someone who has everything figured out.
Do I? Anyway, let's call it a day.
I mean,
I'm
have
glad
you
I could
seen
talk to you.
Arashi and Fubuki?
Is that all you wanted to talk about? I don't feel like I said much.
No, this has been a very worthwhile conversation for me. Thank you.
Alright. Now we have Shiden. Kyoka doesn't have one. So does Arashi. Where's Kagero? Where's Invisible Man? Oh, he's by his chair. Let's go with Shiden first.
Damn it!
Shiden? What are you doing?
Why is he punching the Baki pillow?
Kasane, I'm not doing anything.
If you're trying to hide it, why don't you go somewhere people can't see? It's hard to ignore what you're doing to that doll.
Yep.
What? How long have you been watching?
As long as I can
A while.
remember.
What's the point of this?
I don't need to be bossed around by you.
This is just small talk. We're teammates. Don't teammates talk like this?
Small talk? Okay, fine. This is called Baki.
I know that. Naomi liked it too.
My parents pushed it on me because it's popular. It's completely not my taste.
Then why do you have it?
It's your fault.
What?
Huh?
Because I lost to you one-on-one. My parents are trying to cheer me up.
You told your family you lost?
Of course not. When I didn't reply for a while, they probably figured out what happened. They've been messaging me non-stop ever since. They even sent me this doll. They probably think I like it. But that's just added pressure. That's why I don't want to reply. And just looking at the message notifications ticks me.
Ticks you
So
more?
you were taking it out on the doll.
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
I think that's better than taking it out on the people around you.
Oh. So you weren't making fun of me?
Let it all out.
What was that sound?
Another message, I guess.
How are you doing?
Oh.
We haven't heard from you, so we've been worried. Your mother and father are always on your side. Your mother knows just how strong you are, little Shiden. Do your best and don't lose. I can't wait to hear from you. See you soon.
Did you see that?
I'm sorry, but I did. She's a good mom.
Was it? Wait, was the text really that big?
These are the types of messages she keeps sending me. I'm a grown man now, but she keeps treating me like a kid.
Well,
You
do-
actually
you
messaged
act
through
like
the
a
terminal?
kid.
They pushed it on me. I mean, we can directly receive transmissions through the brain, but they want to go through all this trouble.
I don't understand why you're so resistant. You don't like being encouraged by your family?
I'm grateful, but sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try. There's some things you just can't accomplish no matter how much they expect you to. So when they keep telling me to do my best, it feels like they're blaming my inadequacy.
You're so immature.
What did you say?
Ever since I was adopted into the Randall family, I've never received a single word of encouragement from my parents. I don't mean to compare our lives, and I can't say who's better off. But from where I stand, you're loved and truly blessed. I would even say I'm jealous.
I'm sorry for saying all those things without thinking about your situation. Still, my family's encouragement stresses me out. My parents will praise me no matter how spectacularly I fail. That's no way to measure my abilities. I need to be acknowledged by an objective third party if I'm going to improve.
You're not satisfied being loved by your family? I don't understand why you work so hard just to be acknowledged.
Of course you don't. You're the one who won, so I'm just inferior. I trained so hard for years, and it resulted in a pathetic loss to a rookie. I know you must be laughing at me behind my back.
I'm not. I just don't understand why you need the approval of others. If you explain it to me, I'll try my best to understand.
You want to understand?
Well, it's hard to
That's
explain.
what I'm telling you.
I'm busy. I'm not obligated to explain anything to you.
He has a lot on his mind. I'll need to talk to him more if I'm going to understand him. I had no idea communicating with people was so hard.
Well, I'm done with Sheehan. Now for Invisible Boy.
Yo, Kasane! Coming all the way to see me? Do you have a crush on me or something?
I just want to know your story,
I just
boy.
came to check on you. Looks like you're fine. Goodbye.
Immediate goodbye.
Whoa, I see you still keep things cool. I mean, you're already here. Why don't we go on a date?
No thanks.
Good. Wait, hold on!
What else do you want?
Sorry. I shouldn't have used the D word. How about we take this opportunity to deepen our friendship?
I somehow doubt your motives.
You've been on edge lately.
You can.
After everything that happened with Naomi, I'm just concerned for you as the team's resident senior.
Senior?
Why don't we let off a little steam? A change of pace over some tea with your trusty mentor.
He may have an ulterior motive. That being said, it might actually be good to talk with him. We're allies after all. So I think it's best that I should, at the very least, try to understand what kind of person he is. Okay, we can talk a little.
Just a
Oh,
little?
so you're finally on board. Great. Now let's go out on the town.
I wonder where
Am I
they're gonna
making a
go.
mistake?
Oh,
So what do
Musubi's.
we need to talk about?
Let's see. I guess an update on how we've been? Although we pretty much already know what we've both been up to.
I mean, you
Today's
killed
goal is to
Yuto's
get you to
father.
blow off a little steam, so let's just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
But I don't feel like I need to blow off steam.
Really? Then maybe I'll just ask some questions. Weren't you and Naomi really close?
We're sisters. Of course we were.
But you seem to be even closer than real sisters. Was there something that happened that helped you become so close?
Well,
Actually,
Naomi was always there
that girl has
protecting
a
me
point.
because I didn't really have a place in the Randall household. My parents didn't think very fondly of me, and she was the only one who actually treated me with kindness.
Aww.
I get it. So you feel like you owe her for helping you through your childhood. Sounds like a great sister to me.
Yes, I suppose you could say that I owe her my life. I wanted to ask him about himself. We've been talking about me the whole time.
Yeah, and pop a
You
question.
must really love Naomi.
What? Yes. She's the most important person in the world to me.
So let me ask you this. If you could turn back time to when Naomi was well, do you think you'd want to?
Turn back time?
Then you could go back to the way things were, like nothing even happened.
Of course I want to be together with my sister again. But I can't.
Why?
Because taking away my sister's suffering like it never happened would be denying her entire life.
I see.
Why did you ask me that?
It's just, I've lived a life full of regret, so I'm always thinking about how to face the past. Although you do have a good point. I guess you just need to accept what's happened.
That's enough about me. I'd like to hear about your past mistakes.
There are probably a
Whoa,
lot.
that's not really something I can just share with you or anyone so easily. I've got to maintain some air of mystery about me.
Oh, really? Then I won't push you.
I mean, we don't want to close the distance between us too quickly. Let's take this slow.
Okay. We ended up barely even talking about him.
He's just avoiding the
I did
question.
notice he dropped that cheerful facade he always has on for a moment.
Oh, she's sharp.
I think he might be hiding something deeper behind that usual carefree attitude of his. Although I could be reading into it too much.
No, you're right. That's his way of escaping his real life. Oh, that's Kagero for you. Okay, now time to give some gifts. Hey, it's one way to increase team bond level.
You have a good eye.
I'm giving her games, but no consoles. Oh, pretty good choice. If you let someone else choose for you, it can be a fun surprise.
Oh, Kasane, perfect. Can you get me a soda from the refrigerator?
Sure, but I think it would be faster if you got it yourself.
That's true.
I need my calories. Burning those calories with my power would be putting the cart before the horse. Don't worry, I'll pay you back. I don't know when, though.
Probably never.
I think understanding you better will make our battles more efficient.
Well, then I guess we both need to understand each other.
And giving the guitar. I know he likes the guitar though.
Really? Thanks.
Oh, nice. That used to be my hobby, but I haven't played in a while. Maybe I'll write a song for you, Kasane. Whew. This would just make me more popular.
There are a lot of things different about you, Kasane. I could say you're an unlikely woman.
Naomi always said I was easily misunderstood.
Yeah, I get
Unlikely
that.
a woman, I
You
guess.
just say whatever is on your mind. I generally find staying quiet makes more friends, though. Oh well, that lack of control is one of your good features.
I mean, because she's like that, she knows which ones are like
Hey,
her
do you
real
see how
friends.
great I am now?
I don't know about great, but I do think I've come to understand you a little better.
Yep. Now, where is Sheeden? Where is the guy with the glasses? He goes into the training room and just leans on a wall. Here's a duster. This cleans so much dust when I use it. I mean, I was just holding it.
Let's get one thing straight. You're not the one leading this platoon.
I don't
If
know about
anything,
that.
I'm letting you lead us. Don't forget that.
So it sounds like I am the one leading the platoon.
It still
I'm
is.
just saying, don't be smug. Don't let it go to your head.
Oh, Sheeden.
I feel like I've learned a little more about you. However annoying that may be.
I don't know what you mean by annoying, but it's good that we understand each other better.
Alright, next chapter then. Oh. I guess I'm finished everything. Next chapter then, let's go.
I think I'm tired. I should rest.